Urban administration. Learning about urban administration. A community protest. Yasmin Khala said, then it was Gangabai who said that it is the ward councillor who we should go to and protest since we are the ones who elected him. She gathered a small group of women and went to his house. They began shouting slogans in front of his house, and he came out and asked them what was wrong. Gangabai described the situation in the locality to him. He promised to go with them the next day to meet the commissioner. He asked Gangabai to get a petition signed by all of the adults in the locality, saying that garbage was not being collected. That evening, children ran from house to house, making sure that as many families as possible signed the petition. Ward councillor told that the sanitation engineer will inspect the site and report to the commissioner. The next morning, a large group of women and the ward councillor and the sanitation engineer went to the municipal corporation office. The commissioner met with this large group and began giving excuses, saying that the corporation did not have enough trucks. But Gangabai smartly replied, but you seem to have enough trucks to collect garbage from rich localities. The commissioner said that he would take care of it immediately, and Gangabai threatened that if it was not done in 2 days, a larger group of women would protest in front of the corporation. So, did the streets get cleaned? Asked Rihanna. Well, within 2 days, the sanitation service in this locality became more regular. Wow, this sounds just like a Bollywood film with a happy ending, said Mala, who already began imagining herself in the lead role of Gangabai. They got up and thanked Khala for answering their questions. And then, before they left, Rihanna said, oh, I have one last question, Khala. The 2 dustbins that we have at home now, are they also Gangabai's idea? Khala began laughing. No, not really. The municipal corporation was the one who suggested that we do this to help keep our streets clean. When we sort our own garbage, it reduces their work. The children thanked Kala and walked back down the streets together. It had become quite late and they needed to get back home. For some reason, the street seemed darker than usual. They looked up and then looked at each other smiling. And then looked at each other, smiling, and ran right back to house. In order to save money, the commissioners of several municipalities across the country had hired private contractors to collect and process garbage. This is called subcontracting. The city of Surat had a plague scare in 1994. Surat was one of the dirtiest cities in India. Houses, hotels, and restaurants would dump their garbage into the nearest drain or street, which made it very difficult for sweepers to collect and transfer the garbage into selected dumps. In addition to this, the municipal council did not collect the garbage as often as it should have, and this led to the situation getting worse. Plague spreads through the air, and people who have the disease have to be isolated. In Surat, several people lost their lives, and over 3 lakhs deserted the town. The scare of the plague ensured that the municipal council completely cleaned up the city. To this date, Surat continues to remain the second cleanest city in India after Chandigarh. Summary: the municipal corporation that takes care of street lights, garbage collection, water supply, keeping the streets and market clean. The municipal corporation is also responsible for ensuring that diseases do not break out in the city. Municipal corporation makes a lot of decisions as well as does a lot of work to keep the city clean. The city is divided into different wards, and ward councillors get elected. A tax is a sum of money that people pay to the government for the services the government provides. The commissioners of several municipalities across the country had hired private contractors to collect and process garbage. This is called subcontracting. That is all in this lesson.